Hello folks, and welcome back to the NASCAR Thunder 2004 Robby Gordon season mode. Today we move on to race number 4. We go on to Talladega Super Speedway following an 18th place finish at Tiburon. Jimmie Johnson inherited the points lead after that last race. Between me, Rusty Wallace, Jimmie Johnson, and Dale Jarrett, it's only 17 points after 3 races, which is really good. As we head into Talladega, that's what I'm looking for, is a very close points battle between a lot of drivers. And it looks like through maybe Michael Waltrip, which is about 13 drivers, that's about 100 points. So there's a lot of contenders in this series so far. And today we go on to another super speedway. Again, we're going to be starting from the back. Like we should be every race, and I will be every race. But without any further ado, let's get into Talladega under the lights.
MRN presents NASCAR Winston Cup Racing Under the Lights, live from the Talladega Superspeedway, located in Talladega, Alabama. Racing doesn't get any more exciting than this, Barney.
Lots of different opinions about this restrictor plate racing. These drivers love the speed. It's what they live for. In fact, some think they should run with no plates at all, so the cars would be more spread out. Speeds would be well over 215 miles an hour. But that doesn't seem to bother most of the drivers. It's the fact that they can't break away from each other with the plates on the cars that bother them.
Sterling Marlin really knows his way around these restrictor plate racetracks, doesn't he, Barney?
You're right about that. 5 of his first 6 wins were at Daytona and Talladega, and he's had a bunch of poles here as well. He knows how to maneuver around in the pack and always seems to find a way to get to the front.
Something a little out of the ordinary in this one for Robby Gordon.
I spoke to the crew chief this morning, and he told me that they just missed the setup in qualifying, but he does expect his driver to make his way up through the field and get a good finish without much problem.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
All right, we're coming to the green flag here at Talladega. Ricky Rudd and Bill Elliott are your front row. We are green from Talladega for 18 laps. Looking to stay in this draft with Ashton Lewis and get to the front. Should be able to cut the race in half. It's just if we, and Ashton Lewis checked up. Should be able to split the race in half. And I don't know if I'm going to take 2 or 4 tires. But ain't this a sight to see? We're racing Talladega under the lights. We're up to 41st right now. The field is getting spread out. Try to do as much drafting as I can.
That's one more name. Number 45 is gaining on you. 45 car, it's up high. You're clear. Drop high. Hold your line. He's still there. Keep patient. We're up and up.
Still sticking with Terry Labonte here on the bottom side. Hopefully we can get past more of these guys as they're not dropping down to the bottom.
Drop high.
Hello, Rusty.
3 wide. Hold that line. Come on. Clear on both sides.
Up to 34th now. Hopefully me and Rusty can become good friends.
Got one outside.
All right, Rusty, you need to drop down and we need to go.
Margin between you and the leader. Hold your line. He's still there.
All right, Rusty, don't go.
Still there.
Why is nobody running the bottom lane?
Just looking to pass. Still there. Make it easy.
All right, this is really ticking me off. Nobody's running the bottom lane.
Clear on both sides. Got one high.
Currently don't know who's in the lead right now, but that's all right.
Clear.
Come on, stop going back up into the line everybody's in.
3 wide. Hold it steady. 3 wide.
Has anybody heard of this part of the track? It's called the bottom as we just run into Brett
3
Bonine.
wide. Hold that line. Keep it smooth, buddy.
Hello, Kenny Wallace. Got a lot of rivals up ahead of us.
Number 4. It's coming up quick. Okay, we're clear. Car outside. Gas tank is at half.
Halfway on fuel already.
3 wide. Hold that line.
I didn't even notice that we were on lap 4 already.
It's gonna make it hard for you to get around me. You're dropping back. What's wrong?
I'm dropping back because nobody's going on the bottom.
Clear. Leaders out front by 3.5 seconds. Car outside. That's another rearview mirror.
All right, Rusty, we need to go.
You're clear. Got one high. CO2 car is coming line.
We can't go anywhere. Nobody's going forward. There are a lot of people pitting right now.
Keep him behind.
Wow, that's quite a bit.
Car high.
Sorry, Rusty. I want to go forward, not backwards.
Still beside you. Careful.
Oh, we got a little bit loose out of 2 right there.
Bring it in when you're ready.
I should be able to go one more lap.
Hold your line. You still there?
Oh, Kurt Busch. Sorry, I ran you underneath the yellow line right there.
We're down a spot. Keep digging. Clear.
Oh, okay, everybody is pitting.
He's got some revenge built up.
All right, we're in the lead. It looks like we're going to get 5 bonus points from that.
Car inside. Okay, we're clear. Coming up on cars exiting pit road. That car ain't running much longer. You need fuel. Number 16 down low.
Oh, Stewart and McMurray.
Stand by, but try not to hold him up either. The 18 car is getting in your way.
Oh, there goes Bobby.
The right front's wearing down. Keep an eye on it. Clear all around.
All right, I'm going to take a gamble here and take 2.
Some of the leaders are coming in together. The 42 car is up high.
Okay. I was trying to hit 70, and that didn't work. I'm going to go right sides only. Take a gamble here. All right, boys. Do your wonders. Do your magic. Get me back out front.
Looking for other adjustments. I don't see any. 1 can of fuel's going in. Will there be a second can? No, there won't. 2 tires, 1 can of fuel.
All right.
As he heads back out on the track,
I heard the announcer say 1 can of fuel. We led another lap. I have no track map anymore, so I can't see where everybody else is. There's my track map. Just press square on the controller and I can see it. Got a little bit of a gap. See how fast they could catch me. I think we're coming to 10 laps to go. We might all need to pit again if everybody pitted that early. 5 seconds ahead of Matt Kenseth. We got a big pack coming. I think Jimmy Johnson, Dale Jr., and Matt Kenseth were all in that pack. And I have no idea what I'm doing down here. If everybody pitted that early, we should have to make another pit stop, in my opinion.
Your left front tire's a little worn.
Now the lefts are getting bad. Oh, how am I that loose?
Halfway there, buddy.
9 laps to go. They are closing the gap big time on me. It's gone down a second already. They're catching me about a second a lap, but if we all... There's a slow car on the backstretch, but if we somehow all make it to the end, this is going to be a very good finish. We'll see who this is on the bottom here. That is Terry Labonte parking it up for the night. That'll be a DNF for him. We head on to lap 11 now. And gaps down another second. Oh, did not want to do that.
Let's get a new left rear tire.
Not right now, dude. We don't need a new left rear. That pack is closing quickly.
Fuel tank ought to be about half empty.
Halfway on fuel. I am honestly thinking we will have to pit again. Should be able to get the most laps led as people are pitting, drivers are pitting. So yes, we will have to pit again. I had no idea that this was going to be a 2-stop race, which is very interesting. Those guys are catching me big time. Maybe we can pit on lap 14, 15. We could for sure make it from there. Because on the first run, those guys only went four laps. 4 guys should be pitting this lap. Another blown up car that just went down pit road.
Got one down left.
Lapping Ken Schrader, putting him a lap down. Bill Elliott is leading the charge on that pack behind us. Bill Elliott and Ricky Rudd, your front row that started off in this race.
Don't let him by, but try not to hold him up either. Take a look at the fuel gauge.
Should be able to go around one more time. They are running that high line to perfection up there. Didn't want to hit him. Oh, they're slowing down behind Casey Mears. Casey Mears held those guys up just a little bit. I think they will be pitting. A lot more cars on pit road.
Lead cars are pitting. You let him by, he's gonna make things tough on you.
I'm in a lap 14 right now.
You've led the most laps today.
They've led the most laps. That's what I want to hear. That's 5 extra bonus points. And that's 10 adding up. And we should be coming to 5 to go this next time by, but we will be pitting.
You gotta bring it in. We're way low on gas.
I hear you. We're going to be pitting this lap. We're going to take 2 tires. That's a given. Alright, pitting this lap. Fuel tank almost empty.
The right front tire's a little warm. Careful now. Climb.
Get the left sides repaired. Should be a sub 10-second pit stop.
And now the crew begins their work down on the far end of pit road. They're going to go around, change 2 tires. The crew telling me 2 tires and 1.5 cans of fuel. This should be a fairly quick stop on this.
Another great stop by the pit crew. Hopefully get me out way in front of these guys. Oh, they're just coming off turn 4 on the lap 15. They're 15 seconds behind, but they should be 10 once they get up to full speed. About a good 3/4 of a straightaway ahead of these guys. Should be able to hold on for the win here. But they are all grouped up there, so it will be interesting to see how quickly they can make up time. We are trying to go for the 2-tire strategy, and we've done it on each side. It was very interesting that this race was a 2-stop race. 8 seconds behind with 3 laps to go. It's going to be pretty close. We're up to full speed now, so should be smooth sailing from here for Robby Gordon. On our way to 2 laps to go. We've clinched a lap led in this race, and we clinched the most laps led, so we have 10 extra bonus points today added to our name as we are on 2 to go. Dale Jarrett, Jimmy Johnson, Matt Kenseth, and Ricky Rudd are your top 5 right now, along with Robby Gordon as our other right side goes yellow, as my car almost felt like it wanted to spin right there. Robby Gordon's going to come off turn 4, and he's got to keep it together for one more lap as we come to the white flag here at Talladega. We pulled off the ultimate strategy of taking 2 instead of 4 on each side each time we came in. White flag is out here at Talladega for Robby Gordon. Jeff Gordon's now in your top 5. Robby Gordon's now heading down towards the backstretch. He started last in this race, but yet again he's pulled off the strategy here at Talladega. Halfway on fuel. Good thing this race isn't any longer. Robby Gordon's going to come off turn 4, come through the tri-oval, and he's going to come pick up the checkered flag here at Talladega for his 2nd win of the season and hopefully get back into the points lead.
That's it. We win. Let's all go to victory lane.
For the 2nd time this season, Robby Gordon's going to bring his 31 car into victory lane, this time at Talladega Super Speedway. Robby Gordon picks up his 2nd win of this Robby Gordon season mode. And hopefully back into the points lead he goes. All right, as Robby Gordon hoists that trophy up above his head, we'll take a look at your finishing results here as we just unlocked another paint scheme for Robby Gordon and the Talladega Night Track. Okay. And there's my new fastest lap for this track. Here's your top 10 of Robby Gordon, Dale Jarrett, Ricky Rudd, Matt Kenseth, Jeff Gordon, and Jimmy Johnson finishing 5th and 6th. Jeff Green, Bill Elliott, Elliott Sadler, Sterling Marlin are your top 10. We'll quickly go through the rest of the order. Dale Jr. in 14th. Michael Waltrip in 18th. Evan Harvick down in 25th place. Harry Labonte, and it looks like Jeremy Mayfield did not finish this race. You got Talladega. But yeah, Robby Gordon picks up his 2nd win of the season. A big win for him. And like I said before, hopefully back in the points lead. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before the end of this episode, we're going to check the point standings real quick. Robby Gordon does take back over the points lead over Jimmy Johnson by 22 points. Dale Jarrett is 24 behind. Jeff Gordon, 73. Points are starting to expand a little bit as we get later and later into the season. But yeah, Robby Gordon does have his 2nd win of the season. And all 4 races this year have been won by Chevys. So I'm looking for this to be kind of a Chevy-dominated series. But it's still very young into the season. Next race of the season mode will be at Michigan International Speedway for the Motor City 400. Yet another race under the lights for this series. But I appreciate you guys watching this. I would appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe for future content. And I will see you guys in the next video.